story from the project. Innocent black man. Let me be clear. Damn, man. The story from the project. Innocent black man.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Small Account Challenge. Today is day number 95. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We wanted to end the week on a high note because we had a great week, but it wasn't a lot of momentum in the market today. It's probably because the market is still fearful because of what's going on with the tariffs and Trumps and all that other stuff. Anyway, we still was able to pull out a green day, moving in the right direction, so I'll take it. And I'm going to tell you exactly how we pulled it off in today's midday market recap. All right, y'all. So let's go over the trades from this morning. Got into a couple of trades. Quite a bit of them was red. So that's how the day went. But we were still able to pull out a green one. All right, here we go. Our first trade of the day was on SPY to the upside. We started off good. Let's pull the charts up. That was at 936 to the upside. All right. On the 930 candle, the one that closes 930, right before the market opens up, we got a red candle. The next candle, the 935 candle, we got another red candle. But the way these candles are forming is not convincing that the market is in heavy energy mode. So I'm not convinced to jump in this immediately and write it down because it's moving kind of slow. So I wait for that candle to close. And right as it closed, I see green short buyer stepped in. I jumped into that candle 936, rolled it up, 937, got out for a nice trade. Starting the day off green. I like that. I'll take it. Our next trade was on Meta to the upside. We ran over the Meta. Let's pull it up. All right, Meta. We got into this at 940. This one we won on. Meta had a a boner candle at the open, but it was moving slow, and I just didn't want to break one of my rules if the energy wasn't really crazy. So like yesterday we did that and we took an L and started the day off pretty badly. So I wasn't doing that today. Even though you got a heavy red candle, I didn't trust it. So I wanted to wait, see what kind of setting we was going to have. So this candle closes at 930. 935. The next candle closes at 940. This is the candle that we jumped in because after that boner candle closes, buyers step and start pushing it up. It breaks through one of my trend lines. I say cool, like bias and control right now. As that candle closes on 940, I jump in because it doesn't reverse enough for me to be concerned that it's going to reverse. It continues going up. I jump in, like I said, 940, 23 seconds, got out 940 in 48 seconds for another green trade. I'll take it, add into the gains for the day. But it was after this point, like I said, that the market started to fake us out on almost every trade we took, and we was adding to positions, causing bigger losses. Our next trade was on SPY to the upside. Here's where the losses start to begin, and we give back all the profits. Let's pull it up. SPY. All right, cool. Here we go. SPY to the upside at 947. SPY at 947. Okay, the 945 candle closes green, but I should have paid attention. I wasn't really paying attention like I should because it's coming up to the moving average. And like I said, there's not a lot of energy, but I figured it might break through. So we jumped into this at 947 on the next candle. It hits the moving average and starts to reverse. And what do? I jump out because I don't want the loss to be too big. So I cut the losses tight, got out, and we gave back some of the profits from the first two trades. But we still green, but I hate to be red on the trade. It is what it is. It's how the game is. It's part of the game. Our next trade was on SPY to the upside. This one we lost on again. This one was at 10 o'clock. So this candle closes 950. The next one, 955. I see it's kind of trending up, but you can see it's a lot of upper wicks and lower wicks. So let me know people fighting. It's a lot of fighting going on between the bulls and the bears. So anyway, at 10 o'clock, I jump into this one for the upside. It runs into the moving average and it gets stuck there. So what I do, it comes back down. I add on this lower wick because it's going against me. I'm in the red. I add this lower wick at 10 o'clock and 52 seconds. And what it does, it continues to go down and it doesn't go in our favor. And at 10:05 on the next candle, we jump out. That's how we had 2 contracts. So we've lost all the gains for the day, and now we down with like $25. I'm like, dang, man, it is what it is. Today just might be a red day recap. I don't know. Hopefully we had a good week. Hopefully it's not. Our next trade is on SPY to the upside. This one we won on. All right, now at 10:08. Okay, this candle closes at 10 o'clock. The next one closes at 10:05. We jump into the next one to the upside at 10:08. It finally breaks through the moving average. We add another contract at 10:10. So as this candle closes at 10:10, we add a contract and we get out on the 10:15 candle and we make back some of the loss. And now we down about $13 on the day. I'm not mad. We still red, but it's better than being down $25. But here's where we get jacked up on. Our next trade is on SPY to the upside. This one we lost on because, like I said, today the market was making moves and out of nowhere it reversed because it wasn't a lot of energy. And my strategy is momentum plus resolution. And without the momentum, sometimes it can get pretty tough. But I got to take the setups because you don't hesitate. You see your edge, you take your edge. Anyway, at 10:18, this candle closes at 10:15. We jump into the upside. At 10:18, it starts reversing. It hits the moving average. I jump in believing that now it hits support. It doesn't. It keeps going against us. We add another contract at 10:20. And this bad boy breaks the moving average just enough. And at 10:22, I got to get out because I got 2 contracts. And it like it's going against me. And I don't want this bad boy to flush. And now there's no way we could come back. So anyway, so now we're down like $40-something after that one because we had the 2 contracts. So now I'm like, dang, man, it's right. I'm running out of buying power and it might be a red day. But it's all right. On our next 2 trades, we won on. And this is how we finally finished green. Thank God. I'm not sure how it went down for us, but it did. Here we go. Our next trade, we jumped over in the meta. Here we go. Meta. Here we go. Let's pull it up. All right. We got into this at 10:25. Meta started to trend upwards. I'm liking that. The 10:20 candle that closes a red candle, which is what I want to see because it's trending up. That's a pullback. That's giving me an indication I could probably jump in now for a cheaper price. I jump in at 10:25. It hits that support on the EMA. I like that. It starts riding up. It rides up a little bit more. I don't add because I don't want to go against because it's meta. And meta can really flush really bad. And we get out on that push through the moving average at 10:27. And now we've pretty much haven't erased the loss. But now we down like $20. I'll take the $20 loss. But we had enough buying power for one more trade. And that's why I like cash accounts. Because if you're not having a good day, your emotions could get to you. But guess what? Because of the built-in breaks into a cash account, meaning you're going to run out of cash and now you're done. I like that because if you're having a not so good day, you run out of cash and now you have to stop and come back the next day. So like I said, I got enough buying power for one more trade. So I run on over to SPY. I'm not going to mess with Meta because if it go against me, it's over. So I said, nah, I can probably mess with SPY and manage that one a little bit better. That's what happens. We jump into this at 10:30. Remember, we down $20 on the day. I said, all right, cool, at 10:30. All right, so 10:20 candle's a red candle. Hits that moving average support and reverses. The 10:20 25 candle is running up. But it's running up to where? The 200-day moving average, which acts as a great line of resistance. Not a lot of energy today, so I'm banking on that one. I gotta wait for it to hit it. On the very next candle, which is the candle that closes at 10:30, it hits that bad boy and it doesn't go through. Like I said earlier, it wasn't a lot of energy today. So now I'm like, okay, this is gonna reverse. Not a lot of energy. So I take the opposite direction to the downside. I add one contract at 10:30. I'm holding that bad boy. And it's kind of stuck there. The next candle opens up. It's kind of sitting there. It goes against. I add another contract at 10:33 as it squeezes a little bit above the 200. So now my cost basis is even cheaper. If this bad boy goes against me, it's going to be a red day recap. I already know. Like I said, we were down $20. Now we're down a little bit more. At 10 10:36, this candle closes. At 10:36, it begins to reverse like I was predicting. And I keep saying this. The better you get at predicting what's going to happen next based off of the charts. The charts give you the indication. The charts and the candlesticks let you know it's a probability of something happening next. Because remember, this is a probabilistic environment. So you got to go based on probabilities. And the probability of this not breaking through the 200-day moving average, because the low energy today was a high probability. Like I said, now we got 2 contracts. Now it's going against us. I mean, now it's going for us. I'm like, yeah, nice. At 10:36, I added another contract. And like I said, when it was still going down, and we end up getting out at 10:37. And the first contract and the 2 adds allowed us to recover the loss and finish the day green. You can see it there. Like I said, we just missed our low profit target, which is 2%, but I'll take it because we're still moving in the right direction. I'll take it, like I said, and we're kissing the next level, which is the $1,800 level. Like I told y'all when we first started this challenge, like I said, once our account starts to grow, we're going to start getting to these levels a lot faster, and then exponential growth is going to take place. That's why I did not want anybody. I hope the people who started with me, I didn't want nobody to quit, because I knew once we get here, it'll be a lot easier to get these levels going. And before you realize it, we're going to be coursing through levels just like that. Like I said, because I still remember, I have dreams and nightmares about the $600 level. That was a tough level, but we kept fighting. So we're here now, and we're going to continue fighting. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, and I'll be back at this on Monday for day number 95. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a good weekend.